Hey y'all. Hello, hello. Um, Let me just get started here. Why isn't it showing my two number one viewers? One sec, be right back. And okie dokie, it is now showing the people. Thank you, Tweet92, for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Enjoy Backwardio's chat. And okie dokie, all is working as intended. Let's see here. It would seem that my voice is actually a little bit quiet. Average volume. Average volume. Okay. Hey everybody. So, I need some tea, something from my throat. It's peach flavored tea, but it's pretty weak. Yeah, pretty weak. That's okay though. That's okay. Let's see. Today I wasn't originally planning to stream. Actually, today, yeah, what instead I did was or no, not what I did, but you know, can upload this, so I should avoid looking like a tard average volume. Man, I hate that. Why is it like quieter now than it was earlier? Um, Maybe I'm not sitting in the same spot. There we go. That seemed to make like a 1 decibel difference. And that's all that needs. But yeah, I wasn't planning to stream today, and here I am though. There was the cleaning lady at my father's estate. She canceled. Apparently, her son hit a deer, and so she had to cancel her entire workday due to that. um, I don't know. Maybe he lives a couple hours away, and maybe he excuse me. Maybe he um is young. I'm not sure. She had to go drive and pick him up, and so she was unavailable. That's possible. Not probable, I wouldn't say, but sheesh. Yeah, it looks like I had better play some GeoGuessr today. I need that 3 average viewers for 2 more days. I successfully completed it yesterday and a few days ago, whatever. Um, so, yeah. Let's see what's up with the news. Oh yeah, yesterday, last night we watched Spaceman. There's a movie called Spaceman. We watched it in Discord. Um, Movies pretty frequently there. Um, Man, my voice is not good today. But yeah, so if you have not yet, then feel free to join the Discord and get some free movies. It was a 2024 movie as well with Adam Sandler. It was a 20 it was a 2024 movie after all. Man, I don't know why the average volume is like that. um but yeah, I just adjusted the limiter to -1 decibel. And so it's okay, as long as it's registering my voice, I suppose. Um Anywho now. And I think I did adjust something with the. Let's see. Well, no. I'll just see how this sounds first. Probably natural. Having no gain filter is just the power of the compressor and the preamp. Nothing else. But what is today? Today is it's the fall equinox, autumn equinox 2025. When does fall begin, and what is an equinox? For the second time in 2025, an incredible astronomical event is about to change the seasons on Earth. The September equinox is almost upon us, with autumn about to begin in the northern hemisphere and spring about to commence in the southern hemisphere. Equinoxes occur twice a year, with daylight and darkness being about the same length in both the southern and northern hemispheres. This phenomenon's name comes from the Latin words equus, equal, and nox, night. In 2025, the autumn or fall equinox occurs at 2:19 p.m. EDT, 1819 UTC, on September 22nd in the northern hemisphere. Because equinoxes are global events governed by Earth's tilt relative to the sun, the September equinox occurs at the same moment all over the world. Nice. Spring will return to the northern hemisphere with the spring or vernal equinox on March 20th, 2026. Okay, so is the equinox, is that the day that in the spring you spring forward an hour, in the fall you fall back an hour? Is that the same day, the very same day? Two Moons, hello Two Moons. Thank you truly for lurking, thank you. It's shower hour. Well, you better get your shower power on. Yeah, if you can, you should lurk for the duration of the whole stream so that I get the 3 average viewers. I just need 2 more days with 3 average viewers. But what am I saying? That's your choice and your choice alone. So upcoming equinoxes, spring and fall. It's got 2 columns. This is not formatted correctly. September 22nd. So that's today. So what I want to know is that what time, when the time goes back 1 hour, is today? Let me look that up. Did the time go back an hour today? Daylight saving time ends on Sunday, November 2nd, 2025 at 2 a.m. Okay, so no, that's not until November 2nd, I think it said. Well, let's play some GeoGuessr. Let's see here. Let's see her. Window capture? Yes. Okay, cool. Awesome. And I decided I'm just going to get rid of the chat box, I think. And let me let me take the old hat off and start some music. Yes, some music. That's what we all need in our lives. Is the music. Average volume, average volume is okay. Hmm. All right. 65 is good enough. Methinks. This is not what I have selected, though. And we'll probably have to move the frog up a tad away from the map. Or should I? No, just leave it there, I think. Testing, testing. Okay. Well, coolio. Um, alright. What shall we play here? How about some testing average volume? How about we play some campaign? Religious places. Skanatrafiken? Sounds Scandinavian. SE. Is that Sweden? Sky looks pretty Swedish. Um, where in Sweden though? Sunshine. Thai massage. Välkommen. Yeah, post Nord. Skyrim belongs to the Nords. Belongs to the Nords. I don't really see any clues as to which exact city we may be in. Hmm. Um. Well, let's just click Stockholm. Ooh, it was Mamo? What does it say? Oh my god. What is the name of the city? Malmo. You can't frickin' read it. Well, anyways, cool. Then do some towers. Is that Cyrillic? Or is this Greece? I don't think it's Greece. No, the trees look a little too boreal, I think, for Greece. um, could be Ukraine or something. Let's see. License plates are just plain white, no blue stripe. Can I see any more text? These signs are squares. Well, no, they're not all squares. The circle X, no entry sign is makes me think it would just be Eastern Europe. Let's try Kiev. Sure, right there. Ooh, it was Moscow. It was close enough, I think, despite what you say, but it was just wrong country, so it was Russia. Darn. All right. Um. Interesting. It looks like carpets, like rolls of carpets, all up on the dome of that rooftop. Rooftop. But I don't think it's I don't think it's that. Um License plates, no blue stripe. Right? Yeah, no blue stripe. Hmm. Um Circular traffic sign right here. But we have already seen from the last round that Russia also has circular traffic signs. I think There's got to be at least some circular signs in every country, right? There's only so many shapes. Circle, square, triangle. Those are the only shapes. Rectangle, but that one doesn't count. I think I really don't see any text. What is that? BLS? But what does that mean? There's a little bit of text, but it's can't really read it. It looks like it just says RPYS. I'm gonna guess Belarus. It was Russia again. Is it just gonna put us in Russia for all these? Beaches. So it's in English. It says dial 911. This must be in the USA. Galveston Island, Texas. Okay. No, there we have it. A beach in Texas. Galveston Island. Galveston. Can we figure out what? Alright, so 61st Street. Sheesh, how close do I gotta get to these roads? 16 Mile. What was the name of that? 61st Street. $13 Mile. um all right, so this is 61st Street. I think we're definitely on Termini San Luis Pass Road. Any landmarks? Exxon, Rita's, don't see any landmarks besides the beach. There's a pier, or kinda like a pier. West Beach. $61st. Yeah, let's just guess there. I think we got it anyways. Ooh, we are on the wrong side. Wrong side of the island there. Whatever. Continue. Asia somewhere. Is this a restaurant? Could be Japan. Tokyo. 23 Tokyo. Well, think we found it. Tokyo. Not far at all. Nice. City squares. Cantabria. Cantabria. Flags. What flag is that? Banco de Chile. The Bank of Chile? Chile? I'll just call it Chile. Chile. Okay. What was the capital of Chile? Santiago. Yeah, let's guess Santiago. Cool. Got the country. Continue. Let's do libraries. Bangkok. Where's Bangkok again? Is that in China? Or Hong Kong? Where's Hong Kong? Not Taiwan. Hong Kong. So Hong Kong is both a country and a city, basically. Where's Bangkok again? Shoot. Shanghai. I'm not even sure if Bangkok was in China, to be honest. I'm not seeing it, so Singapore. Singapore is also a its own country city thing. Asia's got a lot of those, it seems. Kuala Lumpur as well, right? Part of Malaysia. Just join the greater country. All right. Oh man. Bangkok is in Thailand. Okay. What is it? The capital of Thailand? Man. Restaurants. English language. Tires Auto Repair J&J. Jack and Jerk. Jiffy Lube. Pollo Loco drive-through. I think we are probably in the US somewhere. So it looks pretty hot here, actually. Buildings are like literally orange. I think that's just paint though, right? Not necessarily Arizona or Texas or something. Well, even these buildings are the like Adobe material looking or modeled after that, at least. Um Maybe dirt is pretty dry looking. Pollo A. Let's try New Mexico. I don't know, Albuquerque. Hey, it was LA. Los Angeles. Okay. Duly noted. Turbo mode. What building is this? Finland? UK? Nope, it was Australia. That's in Rome, isn't it? Italy? Where's this one? It's a famous pyramid thing. South America somewhere. Nope, it was Yucatan Peninsula. This one is USA. Oop, no, it was Europe. What the heck? Why's it got a USA flag? It was North America. What's this one? Uh, North America again. I knew that last one too. Where was that? China? Nope, it was UK-ish. Uh, hmm. That flag. Don't know what that flag is. Ottawa. Only 3 out of 10. Got $150 though. And beaches. Hmm. So Asia somewhere. Is it China or is it Japan? Hitotsumatsu Coast, Choso Village, tsunami evacuation area. Hitotsumatsu Coast. Let's check some coasts. Hmm. I am uh not seeing Hitotsumatsu. Maybe I don't know. Let's try there. Ooh, it was closer to my initial guess. At least I got the right country. Bridges. What river is this? It's more like a creek. Got a road sign. Portable toilets, dumpsters, restroom trailers. Gotta go. Uh, Porta potty is a better name for portable toilets. Is this US? Not sure. Grenada? Memphis? Let's see. Memphis. Tennessee? Where's Tennessee? There it is. You're the only 10 I see. Grenada. Well, Memphis looks like is the closest we're gonna get. Ooh, it was actually Jackson, Mississippi. Um, let's see, castles. Gonna be in Europe, most likely. Oh, I mean, I've seen this one. Where was this again? This was in the UK, I think. Tower of London. Historic royal palaces, flooding the moat with flowers for the Platinum Jubilee. Where's the moat? This place doesn't have a moat. Well, can safely say London, UK. All right. Nice, nice. Historical buildings. It's a big building. All one building as well. Geez, you need like a car just to go from this part of the building all the way to this part of the building. Or I guess you could just walk outside between the two ends. There's a very large building though. And it looks like European architecture. The sky looks very UK-ish. The people got Caucasian people, right? Well, she looks to be Muslim. Uh, I see some red, white, and blue. Those are also UK colors. Um, hmm. Got a garbage truck, garbage machine thing. Um, whoa, yo. Yep, I guess that's my best guess. UK somewhere. Did I get it? Nice, nice. It was Paris. Paris. Claim. What did I get? Yield. The northern US can look very similar to Canada. A good way to differentiate the two is by using the yield sign. In the US, it will have the word yield on it. In Canada, it has the same shape but lacks the text. Oh, the US has the text. Why doesn't Canada have the text? Seems kind of like an oversight. Developers of Canada, get it together. All right, let's see. So there's no quizzes here, eh? And stop sign attachment. In rural Minnesota, you can find stop signs with this specific black and white attachment. What does it do? No idea. But it does does wonders to guide you to a better guess. What do you mean? What does it do? It's telling you right there. Is a one way and stop. Oh, this attachment. I don't know what that attachment is. So rural Minnesota has stop signs like that. I see. With like that little black and white cylinder on them. All right. Um, So I have to visit 3 cities and I get $250. Travel around the world, I'm only 2%. So I guess let's just travel to the next city. Let's see, I was already in Chicago and Minneapolis, Calgary. That's in Canada. Cost $517. Wow. Whoa, Calgary's huge. Enormous. Hello, Calgary. Dive into the heart of the Canadian West in Calgary, where skyscrapers meet the Rockies. Get ready to explore its stunning landmarks and hidden gems. Skyscrapers meet the Rockies. The Rocky Mountains go all the way up into Canada. Didn't know that. Snooker. Ugh. There's a couple jobs here. That's what I wanted. UX designer. What is UX? What does UX stand for in UX design? User experience, unique experience, universal experience, user expansion. User experience? Nice. Next round. Which of these is a key principle in user experience design? Usability, right? Seems like common sense. Which software is commonly used by UX designers? Google Analytics. No? Figma. I've never heard of Figma. What does a UX researcher primarily do? Understand user behavior? It's the only one with user in the name. What term can describe how users navigate through a website or app? User flow. Yep. Nice. Got certified. I'm a certified user experience UX designer. Let's see, wildlife biologist. Which species are considered a keystone species in Alberta's ecosystem? Moose? Nope. I was gonna guess beaver too. I knew it's not prairie dog or, well, could have been rabbit. What is the most common bear in Alberta? Brown bear? Nope, black bear. Nope, I think I already failed this one. What are some of the biggest threats to wildlife populations? Habitat destruction, pollution, overexploitation, I guess. Yep, 5,000 points. Which national park near Calgary is a popular site for wildlife biologists? Near Calgary, huh? Either Canada or Banff National Park. Banff? Yep. Which of these animals are commonly studied by wildlife biologists in Alberta? Not the tiger, not the monkey, not the elephant. It's either elk or grizzly bear. Alberta. Let's try grizzly bear. Elk. And grizzly bear. Nice. Didn't quite get it. Let's go again. Largest mammal in Canada. It's nice that they have more than just like 5 questions. Bison? Why didn't I get full points there? When did the Calgary Zoo open? (1931). It was 29. Wow, only 2 years off. What tools do wildlife biologists typically use to track animal movements? Radio telemetry, GPS collars. I'm not sure what Argos is. Is that the only two, though? Oh, it was other ones, man. Only half points for that. Which animal is considered the most intelligent? That'd be chimpanzee, right? Yeah. Why didn't I get full points for that? What are the typical duties of a wildlife biologist? Species data, field research, track animals. Nice. You are now a certified wildlife biologist. That's pretty cool. Open positions. Huh. Okay, well, let's gather some cards for Canada. Museums, usually in an urban epicenter. What language is that even? Museum Textile Nagara? What kind of flag is that? Looks like they ripped off the American flag. So this place has a couple skyscrapers, a few. More than just a couple. Looks pretty nice. KWSP. Kuala Lumpur. This is Kuala Lumpur, is it? Their flag looks just like USA flag. Not as many stripes, I'm sure, but Kuala Lumpur. Let's see, where was that? It was part of China, wasn't it? Or was it? I know it was in this part of the world, but like Southeast Asia. It was around here somewhere. Man, I just saw it. I'm trying to remember, where was it? It was Kuala Lumpur. It was part of Malaysia. It's very small. Maybe it's Merdeka Square? Not sure. Kind of was. Oh, National Textiles Museum. That makes sense. Religious places. Which place is religious? This one? The fanciest looking building. Got a clock on it. All these other buildings, they don't have clocks. They don't know what time it even is. Bolivia? Could this be in Bolivia? Seems to add up. Super Jugos y algo más. What is that, Spanish or Portuguese? Looks like Spanish. Hmm. What was it? Someone said Spanish and Portuguese, the day versus do thing. Day, I think, is Spanish. Well, here, let's try Bolivia. It's a pretty big city. One of the largest Bolivia would have to offer, I think. Let's see, where's Bolivia? Here? La Paz? Nope. It was Colombia. Medellin. Okay. So, stadiums, I guess. Lions store. Millwall Football Club. The Lions of the South. Gloucester. It says strictly no parking, but it looks like plenty of people are parking in there. Oop. Disconnected. What? Why? Hello? Welcome back. Not sure what happened there. Hmm. UK, huh? I'm just gonna guess. It doesn't quite look as big as London. Maybe Birmingham. It was London. Yep. How about towers? Need to learn more about towers. That's a cool building. Is it twisted or yeah, I think it twists up like that. It's a really cool building. What else? What kind of flags are these? All manner of flags. Chadwick. Sounds British. Done it? What does that say? Medical center and arcade. Yes, those two things belong together. Something tells me this isn't the UK this time. Uh, Sunset Cafe. Is this Asia somewhere? Really? Which Asian country is an ally of many other places? Maybe Taiwan? I don't know. I don't see any water, but I'm stumped. South Korea. Okay. So close to North Korea. Wow. Hmm. All right, couple more. Then methinks I'm gonna be done. Another bridge. Hmm. You'd think they would make these possible without knowing the meta. Hydrant? So English language. Uh, is this the ocean or facing south, southeast? It's I'm gonna try here. Don't know. Nope. It was Indonesia. All right. Castles. Is this door original? Did they originally plan for it to look like Candy Cane Kingdom? Oh, they get those bean pod tree things here too. Huh. There's a lot of those around where I live. I don't know if they're edible, those big bean pods or seed pod things. Huh. Do I see any flags? No, not really. Looks different somehow than the UK. The sky is slightly more blue. I think it's just later in the day. Look at these shadows. Long shadows. Kinda long shadows. Red and white. Is there like a red and white country or hmm. I'm not sure. I'm gonna guess Scandinavia. About Denmark. It was the Netherlands. Netherlands, Denmark, Sweden, Norway, Finland. I think are all Scandinavian countries. Maybe not the Netherlands. I don't know. And I gotta get to level 162. Another castle. It's not a castle. Oh, that is. Kinda. Hmm. Vaindrakmen. It's Transylvania. That means the Dracula Kapow. Loki? This does appear to be an EU country. Maybe? Not all the cars. I'm pretty clueless here. Whatever this is, I don't think it's an old European castle, and so maybe it's more modern, maybe Scandinavia again. Let's try Netherlands. It likes to put us in like the same place 2 times in a row. No, that time it was Denmark, of course. Hmm, now the castles till we get them. And this castle is in another Scandinavian country, possibly. This looks more like Norway, though, I think. A lot more pine trees. The color of the foliage. 1892. Is that an American flag? Wait a second here. So we got Chevy. This is America, I think. Strange. Somewhere with mountains in the distance. Maybe North Carolina somewhere? Nope. Was it Canada? It was Seattle again. Man, Seattle's such a weird location. It is very weird indeed. Let's try a bridge. So they use kilometers here. Speaking English though. Can't read that. Blue tippers. I'm thinking maybe Canada. Those big crates that go on like freighters. Looks like they store a bunch of them here. I mean, unless the buildings are just multicolored like that. Let's try Nova Scotia. Nope. It was Australia. Religious places. What language is that? Maybe Austria, Germany? Try Austria. It was Germany. I just cannot get level 162, can I? Come on, what is up with either OBS or the internet today? Why is it disconnecting? Another religious place. This one. The Cathedral of Stephen, of Saint Stephen. Interesting. So it's somewhere with like warm weather, I suppose. Elizabeth Street. Is this Australia? Fire and emergency. Road work ahead. ACU, Australian College University? I don't know. Car park. Yeah, it's definitely somewhere. I think it's in Europe. Or not Europe, Australia. Melbourne? Don't know. It was Brisbane. Alright, cool. So now we have achieved level 162. Nice, nice. Alrighty. And that is gonna do her for today. I have a headache and I want to get something to eat, I guess, and I don't know, lay down and do something to disconnect the chat again. I'm not sure, but I might watch a movie later. I don't know. So check out the Discord if you want to see a movie. See a movie. Okay, so cool. It's tuned good. All right. Yep. Thanks for watching, and I guess I'll raid someone. Find someone to raid. So does the stream manager tell you average viewers is only 2? That's simply not true. Average viewers has been 3 for the entire stream, just about. Maybe I should just keep going until that average pops up. What else? What can we check out here? Uh... Go back to GeoGuessr, I guess. See, it says average viewers 3 or 2. And yeah, it's current until 2:32. See how long it's been at least 3 for? For like, I don't know, 15 minutes out of an hour 3. I want the average to go up to 3 viewers though, or else today's stream is basically wasted. All right. Well, anyways, let's return to GeoGuessr. Let's play some multiplayer duels. The week is over. Last week's results just dropped. Check out the full results below. Let's see. I got silver 2, holding steady in silver 2. So I can't even do the no move. Okay, hey, c'est France. This one, Bogota, is part of some South American country. Bogota. Maybe Colombia? You didn't see the sign. Mm. Got some Cyrillic. I don't know. Oh, I forgot I can move. Think. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. Okie dokie. Omniscient. Get a total score of 15,000 in quizzes. I received a new badge. Wow. And let's check the average viewers. 3. Okie dokie. Then it looks like that is gonna do it for the day. Thank you all for watching. Thanks for staying tuned. Only one more day of like hardcore grinding left. And then I think I'll have to say goodbye to Narn 001 and Panty Poop Goddess. Let me just double check. Yep. Okie dokie. I'll see you guys either later for screen sharing a movie if you choose to join, or join the Discord, that is, or maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure. I've been feeling tired lately, getting a little burned out and exhausted from streaming, so I might just take tomorrow off, and that means tomorrow I would only exercise. But okay, I'll see you guys later. Bye bye. Wait a second. I was going to raid somebody. Um, any English people? All right. Cool, cool. Ooh, this guy's never mind. I don't want to raid him. He's like exploiting the game. Here we go. Here's a dude. with way too quiet of a microphone. But at least you can talk to him. Oops. Oh, come on. Raid channel. Alright, find someone else then. Open lobby. Sure. Start raid. See you guys. Bye bye.